Day something, I forgot what day it was. So we looked around the cruise a little bit. I got me a latte, it looks cute, and then this happened.
I got it.
It's our rainbow.
The next day I went and got me a facial treatment because, I don't know, why not? And then, well, the day wasn't very eventful, so I just got the sunset. The next day, we went on like this little train ride around the mountains. I gotta say, it was kind of nice and I almost fell asleep. That's how you know it's a good train ride. So, yeah, the quick little montage of us on the train and me filming the mountains, yada yada yada, blah blah blah. It was very beautiful as always because it's freaking Alaska. Anyway, after we got off, I ate some bread because this was popular in the area. And then when we got back on the boat, they had a little event where they brought husky dogs on the boat. Now, here's the dog eating my mom's hair. Cute. Next day, it was the beginning of Pride Month, so happy Pride Month. Here's some whale watching and also me eating fish tacos. And later that evening, I got me a fancy mocha and a nice cheesecake. Good way to start Pride Month. Next day, we went to this little town to mostly look at totem poles. Here's the inside of a shop that was like kind of dedicated to totem poles, and then the actual totem poles, and then a lobster I had for dinner. It was great. Next day, I don't know, I watched this lady play Phantom of the Opera on the violin. It was very pretty. And then I drowned myself in the hot tub, and it was raining. And then there was the final day on the boat where, like, when we had dinner, they had a bit of like a big Alaska party. So yeah, that was fun and cute. Day we finally got off the boat. So, as I sat on a bus for several hours thinking about life, we got to Washington, and there's the pinpoint. And, well, here's some other things I got when we were in Washington, and I gotta say, it's a nice place. I would recommend visiting there sometime if you ever get the chance. So, as we were there, we went to Pike's Place Market, and we also went, like, in the pinpoint. Most likely put some music over it, but in the meantime, enjoy the lovely streets of Washington. And I gotta say, when you go there, there's a shit ton of gay people, and I was living for it. Moving on, we actually went inside the pinpoint, and I found this random man playing a little fiddle thing. I don't really know. It was nice. Anyways, more gay merchandise. And we actually went up the elevator. And I gotta say, the view was absolutely beautiful from up there. It is kind of horrifying when you look down and you could possibly be at your death. But I did it. I am God. I stared death in the face.
The next day.
We went to Pike's Place Market and I found this really freaking adorable store before you entered, and I bought two things from there called Robot and Sloth, and apparently they have a missing burrito child, so...
Montage.
The first Starbucks, marketplace, people throwing fish. Went inside the first Starbucks later because I was hungry and I wanted to get something. Anyway, the inside of it, very cute, very old-timey. And then I had a gay panic over a girl. And here's me that stuck a piece of gum on a gum wall. Anyway, next day, we went to like this little coffee place. I think it was called Elixir Coffee. My mom mostly wanted to see the world's largest mussel, but turns out it was the third world largest, and it was fake. But now that that's out of the way, we managed to get to Gravity Falls, Oregon. Okay, that was actually a lie. Happy 10-year anniversary to Gravity Falls. Anyway, where was I? Oh, right.
Montage activate.
This montage you are seeing is where we visited a bunch of places where they filmed Goonies in Oregon, and my mother geeked out like a child because that movie was her childhood. And we actually went on the beach where that giant-ass rock was. It was a giant rock. And I stuck my feet in the Pacific Ocean, and it was freaking freezing. Anyway, next day, nothing eventful. We drove around Portland, Oregon a little bit, and I have to be honest, it was kind of depressing. Okay, let me explain the context. There's actually a lot of homeless people there, like if you look around the corner, you'll most likely find a tent or several tents. So this is just some of the footage that I managed to get. And then after 2.5 long weeks, we finally went home. And I am still tired from it.